What is up, everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today I feel like this is really important. That's something that needs to be talked about, and it's the dive flag. I don't know if there's new boaters, new people into the sport, into diving, into fishing, but lately no one is respecting that flag. I was out there on Sunday. That's why I feel like I need to do this video, and we had boats zooming right by us, just not paying attention. The people on top of the boat screaming diver down, they wouldn't care, they'll just keep going. So I want to talk about the dive flag, the rules. I'm going to put here the latest FWC rules on the dive flag, so you guys can hopefully learn. And when you have that dive flag on your boat, you as a captain need to know where to place a dive flag. The incoming boats need to know what they do, and the diver also needs to follow certain rules. So right now I'm going to upload the latest information from the FWC site, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, these are the latest regulations for the Divers Down flag from FWC. Now this is what you as a captain need to do when you're setting up your flag. The flag must be displayed at the highest point of the boat so that the view is not obstructed in any direction. In other words, that flag needs to be seen all 360 degrees around your boat, and it has to be at the highest point of your boat. Now the flag must be a minimum of 20 by 24 inches. My dive flag, I have a 5 foot by 3 foot flag. I have a giant dive flag, and it's still not getting respected. Now when the flag is smaller, it must have a stiffener to extend it visible when there's no wind, meaning it has to have a piece of wire inside or something to hold that flag open at all times. Now those were the rules you as a captain, as the boater, need to follow. You got to make sure the flag's the right size, and you got to make sure it's at the highest point of your boat. If you got a T-top, bimini top, it's got to be the highest flag on your boat. Me, myself, last week, I was spearfishing. If you guys saw the previous video, the cops showed up on me. They checked the boat, really nice guys. They did a safety check. They measured my fish. Everything was legal. And the guy says, the reason I stopped you was because you had a flag flying out here, and you had this dive flag on the stern of your boat. And the dive flag needs to be at the highest point of your boat. He gave me a verbal warning. He was really nice, but it happened to me as well. The dive flag needs to be on the highest point of your boat, and it also needs to be a certain size, and it always needs to be open. Even if there's no wind, that flag needs to be open. Now, these are the important ones here. This is what the boaters incoming you need to do. They need to stay at least 300 feet away from the Divers Down flag in open water such as bays, oceans, and in the Gulf. Remember guys, 300 feet is about a football field away. Also, if you're in rivers, canals, or a smaller area, they need to stay 100 feet from the Divers Down flag. Also, if they need to cross you for whatever reason, they need to be at idle speed, fully settled in the water. Now those rules there are honestly, I think those are the most important to me, because you as the boater need to stay 300 feet away from the boat when he's displaying the dive flag. If you're in a narrow channel, smaller bay, it's 100 feet. And if you do need to pass that boat for some reason, remember you got to go at idle speed and be awake, looking at everything, making sure there's no one in the water, and proceed with caution. But that's really important, guys. Whenever you see that orange and white flag, please, 300 feet away, and if you need to approach, idle speed, no wake at all. Now these last rules here is with the diver, snorkeler, diver, scuba diver, whatever, spearfishing, this is what they need to follow. They need to stay 300 feet from the boat at all times. If you're in a narrow channel, narrow canal, river, you need to stay 100 feet from the flag. And you can only display that flag when there's people in the water. If people are not in the water, the flag needs to be removed. Now lastly, this is not on there, but it's also important. If you are not diving, do not have the Diver Down flag on your boat. Because I've seen boats cruising by the bay, they have the flag. The flag should only be displayed when there's divers in the water. That's it. You cannot be driving around with a flag or just have the flag up for the hell of it. It's only when there's divers in the water. Now that's it for this video. Hope you guys have a safe mini season, safe diving. And if you have anything else you like to add, please write it down in the comments. Any other suggestions you have, leave it down in the comments. And remember to like and share this video so everybody can learn the rules and everybody can be safe out there. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and any comments, leave them down below. Thank you, and y'all be safe.